We're going to do a renovation on our 1998 Okanagan camper, and we want you to give us a hand. And stick around until the end because we've got bonus video from Los Barriles. Hi, we are Steve and Lisa Anderson with our granddaughter Kaylee. We own a 2015 Grand Design fifth wheel and a 1998 Okanagan truck camper. I do RV repairs and renovations. Together we travel Canada, Mexico, and the US. Come with us as we invite you to join us to start living again. Hey everyone, Steve here. So Lisa and I and Kaylee are in Los Barriles, and we are just chilling near the beach here, or right by the beach. Got a nice spot. We got some company today, and some of the cows that normally stay up by the road are hanging out. There goes Kaylee. Yeah, so they're just coming down here, irritating some of the dogs. They were barking like crazy a few minutes ago, but they're cows. You're not going to touch them. That one's name is Gord, as in, we'll stick his horn in you. So, I got a question for you guys. I want to renovate this camper. I'd love to build an expedition vehicle, but Lisa's not too much on board with that. So the alternative to me is let's do the most we can with what we have. Now I'm really wanting to go 100% electric. Is that a good idea or not? Let me know. We've got propane in here right now for the hot water tank. That's a 6-gallon hot water tank. We got heat, which is on propane. Our stove's propane, our fridge is propane, electric. Should I change them all out? I really like to change things so we're not reliant on propane everywhere we go. We got a pretty much a vacant roof as far as solar goes. We can put lots of solar on the roof. I think I can get, well, we have 750 watts. I think we can get 1200 anyways on the roof. Especially if we get rid of the vent that's right just past it there. Oh, that opens up a whole bigger area, and then we can get another couple hundred watts because that's interfering in a whole big area. But yeah, I mean, I've got lots of room for more batteries. I can have easily, well, we have 4, 8, I can have 1200 amps in there. I have space for that, no problem. Especially if we remove the furnace and go with a diesel heater. Yeah, we'll have to have diesel storage, but I got a plan for that too, for external storage, and I can put external fuel tank on the front, just like the off-road guys do with their diesel or their fuel tanks, extra fuel tanks. I can do that. But tell us what you think. I'll show you, once we get it cleaned up, a little tour of the inside of the camper. It's a pretty big camper. It's 11.5 foot camper made by Okanagan. It's a 1998, but it doesn't owe us a lot. We haven't got a whole lot of money invested, and to buy something new would be, you know, a lot more money. So for us to put 20 grand into this camper would not be an issue at all. we can do a lot with $20,000, especially when we already have 3,000 watt Renogy inverter, 750 watts already on the roof. We've already got some of our batteries already, so I've got Lifetime Minis. So to get some more Lifetime Minis, they're only a year old, so there's not like we're going to be hurting the efficiency too much by having some new ones along with the old ones. But I think I'd like to do this, but I'm looking for an opinion from you guys whether you think it's worth doing. I know we're going to have a lot of different controversy whether we should be spending all that money versus the cost of propane and just stay with what we have, buying electric fridges rather than using the dual electric propane fridge, which is pretty efficient. But I think I can be more space conservative. I can gain a lot more storage in this camper if I change things around. And also, after the tour, you can see what we have for space and where you would put things, and after that I can tell you what my ideas are. So I'll take you on a tour here in a little bit as we clean up after breakfast here, and let's see what happens.
Come on in, let's have a look.
Okay. Okay. Coming in the door. I'll just walk through and then I'll turn around, and then Lisa will come back in the other. And there's Kaylee working on her school. So these are our thoughts to begin with, our general ideas, but we don't know how to implement them, and we'd like some input. So what are you thinking, dear?
Well, we upgraded these cushions already, but it's still really uncomfortable to sit at. So we're thinking of revamping this area, table included, and really there's so many ideas out there, but we just like some ideas maybe that have been tried and worked, maybe, I don't know. There's lots of different things we can do with the cabinets. Right now they're not, I mean, they're functional, but they don't work well.
Yeah, they're just not very efficient.
Yeah, that's the word, efficient. And like in this cupboard, like this shelf is pretty useless.
And things fall off of it all the
Oh
time.
my gosh. Yeah, everything piles down here in travel. Everything down here tips over.
Yeah, and in the other cupboard, it's a little bit bigger shelf, but we still have similar situation.
Yeah, stuff still falls off, falls down here.
And it's hard to get things in and out of this hole.
Yeah.
So
when we travel and everything's knocked over, you go to open this and you gotta like,
yeah.
you know, so you don't get nailed with something in the head or the bunks on your feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, this whole table area we need to revamp somehow to make it more comfortable.
That's probably our first step.
I think so.
Yeah.
We've spent about 4 months in here, and I end up going up to the penthouse to stretch out. Other things we're gonna do, hopefully, is somehow get a convection microwave and a induction burner top. But configuration, I don't know.
Yeah.
This cupboard down here is just like a pit.
The pit of despair.
No, it's not a pit of despair. And you need a bigger cabinet to put pots and stuff in.
And the one down below there
This
is,
one?
yeah, and it's only half a cabinet because on the bottom of it, that's actually where our hot water tank is. So it's still got a lot of waste space that could be used better.
Yeah.
And the other thing we're short of is electrical plugs and USB plugs.
One plug there, one plug back behind the fruit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need some of that. We need some different lighting.
We do have LEDs, replacement bulbs in there, but there's still these old style lights are just not, they don't reflect the light very well, so
Yeah.
it doesn't spread out, and it
if you're
doesn't.
sitting over on this side, there's no light here, so the table's quite shadowed.
Yeah.
But yeah, and these cupboards are
Yeah, it's everything is.
like there's lots of stuff back here, but you can't reach it.
Yes. Difficult. Same
Ditto.
with on this side over here. So moving to the bedroom area,
The penthouse.
the penthouse. Go ahead.
Oh,
I'll let you crawl up first.
thank you. Nobody needs to see that.
So it is a north-south bed, and there's full-size queen in here, and we have a what kind of a foam mattress?
A
A
Juno.
Juno foam mattress. It's very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
But we are
Canadian made.
yeah, and we are going to put Foley pads under Foley springs underneath it, so we have some spacing for air movement, because we've noticed in the cold that we get condensation on the bottom of the mattress, so that has to fix.
Yeah, we have a mattress cover on, thankfully.
Yes.
But yeah, we did notice some moisture happening down there, so that has to be looked at. Right now we're somewhere hot and sunny for the winter, so we haven't run into that problem again. But
we did upgrade to LED lights with USB plugs, and that's been really helpful. But we would like to have, rather than putting a laptop up on here, we wouldn't mind having a TV. We've got some wall space on one side or the other,
I think
but
I would want the TV on that wall, because we can get a bigger TV.
yeah.
We don't have to, like, that's a pretty small screen.
Yeah, then we don't have to watch it. I mean, we just generally lay up here to watch TV anyways, so.
Yeah. Well, because those seats down there in the kitchen area are so very uncomfortable.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So this is, and we did already change out, and this was just a vent. We put a fan in.
Yeah.
In the bathroom, we did the same thing. We put just the cheaper fan. That's dirty. If you got to clean that. But we're not going to worry about the bathroom for now.
Yeah.
It's mostly electrical stuff to make things better,
Yeah.
and the seating more comfortable in the dining room.
Yeah, I think that's the big
Area.
ticket item there, is the kitchen, our dining room, I guess. That needs to be done so that more time can be spent sitting there without getting a sore back.
Comfortably, yeah. And if we're working on videos or anything like that, you can plug in
Yeah.
without having the trip line across the walkway. Yeah, because
That was Blair Witch.
yeah, because that's the only plug we have, other than the one that's back here.
Behind the fruit.
Yeah, and that can be awkward. It gets overburdened because it's the only two USB chargers there too. So this is what our question is to you guys, is what should we do?
What would you recommend?
What would you recommend? If this was yours, this is a 11.5 foot camper,
1998.
1998.
Okanagan.
So we don't mind spending a little bit of money on it. We don't have a ton of money invested into it, but we don't want to go crazy either.
Yeah.
So that's what we would like.
Yeah.
Give
just
us
some ideas.
Give us some help. Thanks everybody for sticking around till the end of the video. I'd like to tell everybody to start living again, and here's the bonus video that I promised at the beginning. Bye for now.
Oh my goodness. Good rooster fish.